You just don't know the emotions that are swelling up in me right now. This has been 2 long years, folks. And I'm so happy to see you in person. Now, if I can get my eyes to focus and not tear up and be able to read, I will do that. But we start off all of our meetings with the land acknowledgement. And I was so graciously awarded the opportunity to read the words of one of our staff. We take this time to recognize the first people and stewards of this land in Los Angeles area, Gabrielino, Tongva people, to honor the rich and beautiful culture that flourished here in the presence today, despite European conquest, genocide, and violent disposition. We also take the time to reflect on our own legacy in this land and consider our actions in light of this injustice and the wisdom of those who came before us and that will be here after us. I always include that wherever you are in California, we should do our utmost to make sure that we leave the areas in which we live better than what we found them. So we do this in their past, their present, and their future. And thank you. So I don't know, do I gavel now or do I gavel after I do this good morning? I'm gonna do it now. How's that? I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be here in the same room with all of you. It's so good to really see each and every single one of you today. To see you in person and not just be a face on a screen. And I wish I had a little board up, I would do that, you know how that goes. But to reflect on the last 2 years and to celebrate being together, we want to start today with a little look back on all we've been through and a recommitment to the solidarity that unites us in this work we do together. Today, our reflection, we're going to talk and speak about some words about the pandemic and the toll it's taken on all of our lives. From our first National Youth Poet Laureate, California's own Amanda Gorman. The poem is entitled Fugo. And she recited this poem during the holidays on the set of the CBS Morning News. So let's look at the video.
Don't get us wrong. We do pound for what has passed, but more so all that we passed by, unthinking, unknowing, when what we had was ours. There was another gap that choked us, the simple gift of farewell, goodbye, by which we say to another, thanks for offering your life into mine. By goodbye, we truly mean, let us be able to say hello again. This is edgeless doubt. Every cough seemed catastrophe, every proximate person a potential peril. We mapped each sneeze and sniffle, certain the virus we had run away from was now running through us. We slept the days down, we wept the year away, frayed and afraid. We spent days as the walking dead, dreading disease and disaster. We awaited horrors, building up leviathans before they arose. We could not pull our heads from the raucous deep. Every time we fell heart first into the news, head first, dread first, our bodies tight and tensed with what now? Yet who has the courage to inquire what if, what hope shall we shelter within us like a secret second smile, private and pure? And so we forage for anything that feels like this, the click in our lung that ties us to strangers. How when among those we care for most, we shift with instincts like the flash of a school of fish. Our regard for one another, not tumored, just transformed. By hello, we mean let us not say goodbye again. There is someone we would die for. Feel that fierce, unshifting truth, that braced and ready sacrifice. That's what love does and makes a fact faced beyond fear. We have lost too much to lose. We lean against each other the way water bleeds into itself. This glassed hour paused, bursts like a loaded star belonging always to us. What more must we believe in?
Yes. Let us all say hello again. There's no denying that this pandemic, the last 2 years, has been hard on all of us. Some of us have lost family, friends, and loved ones to this virus. Excuse me. According to the latest numbers, more than 87,000 people died in California from COVID-19. More than 972,000 people have died across the US, including more than 1,300 educators. If you've lost someone, my sincere condolences. Oh gosh. Let's take a moment to remember those who are no longer with us. Thank you. More than 8 million confirmed cases have been reported in California. Like me, I'm sure some of you have tested positive and dealt with the fear, the uncertainty, and the quarantining to ensure you did not spread the virus to others. The mental toll of isolation was devastating. It impacted so many of us and our students in so many different ways. We are still learning how to say hello again. You managed this pandemic not only for your families, but also for your students. When schools closed, you pivoted in a minute and learned how to teach virtually. You made sure students were connected online, learning, and had the food support they counted on. As the days went on, you dealt with constantly changing safety protocols and guidance. You dealt with students and parents, some who wanted to wear masks and some who didn't. You also got vaccinated in record numbers. More than 90% of CTA members are vaccinated, and 85% have received their booster shots. You did what needed to be done to keep students and schools safe. And I want to say thank you. We know this pandemic is not over. We know that there may be more variants out there and more challenges to come. But as Amanda said, it's time to say hello again. So what we're going to do is we're going to check out just a few highlights of the work we have done together throughout the past 2 years, despite COVID-19. So if you can roll that video, please.
I just want to commend all of our students, our teachers and staff, our educators and administrators for coming together under these very difficult circumstances.
Nothing will keep us together. We can beat them forever.
Ponies are delicious.
Oh, we can be heroes just for one day.
We're ready to teach. Our number one priority is student safety.
We're determined to keep everyone safe.
And excited to help all students succeed. Because we know quality public schools
Quality public schools
make a better California
for all of us.